Welcome to part 2. So what we spoke about in part 1, what did we speak about in part 1? We spoke about partial exchanges, payout annuities, a little bit about the Canex exchange, reference to the Society of Actuaries article, what goldenretirement.com contains and its articles, the S2I planning method, and we went through the settings to income future calculation tool demo. Okay, so now what we will be doing is just a demonstration of this tool. So we went through as well discussing what was in these drop downs, what this is all about, the charts, and what remains is to try a few examples. So let's suppose the advisor says, well, I don't charge 100 basis points, I charge 75. So now, since we've made a change, the run graphs item appears and it shows what has changed. So we go ahead and run these graphs and it'll, start doing a lot of stuff in the background, and depending on the speed of your computer. So it's going backwards from 20 years to retirement, then 15 and 10, it's doing 5, and then on the very short term, 1 year to retirement. Alright, so that disappears, so we're done. And what we're showing here is this set of assumptions or sensitivities. Here is the previous one. So for 100 basis points after 20 years, we will show a 43% advantage over the managed account if you're in the 25% bracket, and a 65% advantage. But if the advisory fees for the managed account are reduced to 75 basis points, then the advantage reduces to 51 and change percentages, which is 31 and 51, which is a smaller, the S2I has a smaller advantage because the fees in AMA came down. But then, 50% improvement or advantage and 30% advantage is still nothing to sneeze at. So let's go ahead and try something else. We can bring this back to 1%. And supposing we say, well, mutual funds, what if the rate of capital gains realized was just 50%? So we will give that a shot. So this is showing, that currently two things are different. And These were the results that we had previously, and now we have this set of results. You know, you can adjust it so that only one shows at a time by some judicial running. Anyway, we can reset with factory settings, good old factory settings. So this will go ahead and do the reset, and then what we land up with will be a starting point where everything is at its original point. So now what we have is, you know, we're back to the start where nothing is changed and these two are equal, so we can do another compare with capital gains at 50% without any other sensitivities being involved. So now we can just compare the 50 and the 70. Without restoring the factory, the idea here was a stepwise comparison. So say, for example, we were going to look at lower MA fees, and then we were going to look at lower equity return, and then we're going to look at percentage capital gains realized, and then we're going to look at something else. So you'd want to have a base case, which is the restore to factory, and then you're going to look at one change results, and then you're going to say, well, let's put another change on top of that and look at the effect, and so forth. So you can either do a stepwise compare, or you can reset to factory each time to do an individual sensitivity compare. And that is that. Thank you for your participation. Have a good one.